is, baby. It's Monday night. And it's officially the Jones Hour, baby.
Wagwan Utes.
Appreciate everybody that's been fucking with us. Everybody that's been tuning in, hitting that subscribe. Like, share, comment on the YouTube. Hit us up. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us on all the podcast platform streams, man. Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, Iheartradio, and of course you catch the visuals on YouTube. And every Monday, 7:00 on IG, follow the Jones Hour, and also follow my man Kush _talk_radio. Introduce yourself, baby.
Yo, you done know.
It's Kush, you already know.
It's Kush, man.
Thanks.
You know who this to the left of me, man.
Jones.
Not once, but
Jones.
2 times.
We
Jones
born
2
to
times.
die.
You already know how we do.
and you know who's in the building.
And Acid. And motherfucking Acid in the building. Word up, man.
And
Facts.
that's it, Trips.
Yeah, facts. The Acid is optional. Trips are guaranteed.
Always.
You already know.
100%.
Word, man. So again, like I said, man, shout out to everybody that's been fucking with us, man. We appreciate the love. We seen the subscribers going up a little bit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, slowly but surely we going up, and we appreciate everybody that's already been fucking with us and the new people that's going to be on the way to fuck with us, man. Mm-hmm. So, trust me, man, it's a vibe.
Us.
It's a vibe every Monday, man. 7:00. You already know how that goes, man. But should we get right into the baseball session?
Series?
Wow.
Get right into it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Serious?
So let's get into the baseball, man.
I just want to talk baseball, man.
Yeah, no, because he got some bragging
right
rights after this weekend, man. He got some bragging rights. Well, y'all both got some bragging rights after this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
Don't shout out Ant's affiliation.
No, that was entertaining baseball right there, man.
It was a good series. It was good games.
Okay,
it was
nah. Look. Honestly, real quick, let's just take a moment to put it all in perspective.
Edge of your seat. As a Met fan.
No,
you know?
right. But all for multiple reasons, and this being the big one for the type of weekend it was. It was the 20th anniversary of 9/11, you know, for everything that it meant, you know, to the city and all that. You could feel the energy, you know. You could definitely feel the energy was different. In some aspects, I mean, you guys seen what went down, you know, yesterday, and you could kind of see, you know, the hostility between, like, you know, the friendly rivalry. I'm not going to say friendly, but you know what I mean? Like that competitive, you know what I mean? Nature. You could see the edge.
It is,
you know?
I think, you know what it is, since they have started with the interleague play, I think, you know, these games between, like, the Yankees and the Mets, you could talk about the White Sox and the Cubs, you know, you could go to the Dodgers and Angels, the teams in Texas and whatnot. Right. So you could definitely see how that breaks down and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So I think every year, especially in New York, the fans look forward to the Subway Series. I mean, it's I
do.
It's bragging rights.
I do.
It's bragging rights. You know what I'm saying?
It's part of it's what we were like grew up on. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like especially the big ones. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like your schools were split when you were a kid, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like you had people that were just like, fuck the Yankees. You know what I mean? Or vice versa on the other side, you know?
Yeah, like fuck the Mets. Thank you. We didn't even you brought the whole clap chanting in and everything like that. Wow. Tell us how you really feel, Ant. Tell us how you really feel, Ant.
Let's be real. Like that's what we were raised on. You know?
Nah, that's a fact. Shout out to my pops early. What up, baby?
Mr. Jones.
Jones.
Matter of fact, you can call us up, man. 347-586-1676, man. It's already pinned on the lives. Hit us up if anything you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
586.
Oh, and as we talk about it, here it goes right here. As we talk about it. What up, Pops? You on the Jones Hour? What's good, man?
Yeah. Jones. We born to die.
Mr.
What's
Jones.
going on, man?
How's the best show? No matter what time you do it, whether it's Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it's still the best show.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mr. Jones, you're pulling our chain.
You get a little too-too-tway for that, man.
That's good, man. So I'm assuming you're calling because you want to chime in with the Mets and Yankees, since that's where we started at.
Got us early.
Actually, I do, but I kind of want to bring it just a different way. I obviously we all know that our boy Derek Jeter is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, man!
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Crazy. And I just want to add a fire speech. I thought it was fire. A lot of people, you know.
Yeah, no, he did some. He did a lot of shouting out, man. I appreciated it.
I don't like the one to the reporter. That was dope.
Word.
And the one who didn't vote.
And the
me.
one who didn't vote.
That was kind of cool.
Word. Well, go ahead, Dad. What's your different approach to the situation?
I'd like to know which Met, Yankee, whatever ball player, and not necessarily baseball. Obviously, we're talking about baseball, but not necessarily baseball, that you believe should be in the Hall and is not.
Right now?
Ooh. Right now. And obviously, they're eligible. They're Hall eligible.
Yeah, because I was about to say Eli is one of them, but I don't think he's been out 5 years
No,
yet.
he's not eligible yet.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the ball players that have been overlooked, that for whatever the reasons are, they haven't gotten the vote, or maybe they've been part of some sort of scandal. Like in my lifetime, there's two players. Thurman Munson, captain of the Yankees, rookie of the year, MVP, won in 77 and 78, arguably one of the best catchers defensively and offensively, and is not in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, I think, is Donnie Baseball. There was a stretch during when Donnie was legitimately the best ball player in baseball for a very long period of time, and there are a lot of people whose numbers are not even as good as Donnie, and he's also not in the Hall of Fame.
Now, Mr. Jones, when you say, like, in terms of a scandal, I feel like that changes the spectrum of who the type of players you would look at. Like, are you talking like steroids type shit, people that did that? Because, you go do the Pete Rose thing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They gamble.
Oh, well, I agree with arguably anybody you want, but I agree with the Pete Rose thing. I believe he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Definitely.
I really do. I mean,
like, how can you not?
If there's anybody, if you want to talk about scandals and all kind of other shit, like Orlando Cepeda, the baby bull, great numbers, like got busted for bringing in cocaine and all kind of the shit. He's in the Hall of Fame.
Crazy.
And they don't even have any hard evidence on Rose that he, saying that he did anything. It was just that the idea he bet.
That's how crazy the fucking sport is. They act like it's not a crazy sport, and people are not like super like just out there, But like they act like it's super clean and shit like that. But you hear stories like that, and you're like, what?
Well, I mean,
look it up.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, man. That's
Rick James.
That it is.
There's a certain type of people that fuck with the cocaine. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they overlook those type of things. I mean, you got the 86 Coke boys over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to the 30 for 30.
Yo, straight up, one of my favorite jerseys of all time.
Word, fucking Mets. They was deep in it, man.
Those V-necks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And let's talk. And even with the Mets. I mean, arguably, Gary Koosman is one of the best pitchers, especially in the 60s and the 70s, and not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's some people you could think about. I think I don't know if Posada will get in. I don't know if he's eligible yet. I would put him on there. I'd put Pettit on there. I'd put maybe even I don't know. I was going to say Brochus. He got a,
Robert Horry in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, no. I don't think Brochus had those numbers. But I think there's definitely an argument for Pettit and for Posada.
Yeah.
And with the Mets, like I said, the Mets have a few ball players. Obviously, Carter and Hernandez are in there. But there's arguments for other ball players that.
What about Strawberry? Is he in? Is Strawberry in? Because if he don't, he deserves to be in. He deserves to be in.
All right, so there you go.
They got
on baseball, Strawberry. On basketball, Rasheed Wallace. That's my response.
I think Rasheed Wallace should be next. I mean, when you look at the class for the NBA this year,
the need for Sheed, bro.
The Basketball Hall of Fame is just so much bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to be super clean for the Basketball Hall of Fame.
No, I just don't think it's that hard to get in. When you thought about the class that just came in right now between Pierce, Wallace, Weber, Chris Bosh.
Wait, what Wallace? Ben Wallace?
Yeah, Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace got in and fucking Rashid's not in?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, out of those players, I only think the legitimate ones that actually should have made it was Paul Pierce and Chris Webber. You know what I'm saying? I think the other people shouldn't make it. You know? So
Chris
I don't
Bosh?
know.
I mean, no disrespect to
Bosh,
Ben
I
Wallace.
don't think Bosh
Please,
deserves it.
if you're listening to this,
Maybe
sir,
not this year.
you know, you are incredibly
not at
large.
all.
I do not want to offend you in any way. Like, you were one of the scariest human beings like to ever exist in the NBA. We chill. Like,
And you don't think
no disrespect.
You think Chris Bosh is a Hall of Famer?
That's what I'm saying. Like the basketball Hall of Fame is weak. You know what I'm saying? They weak with it. They let anybody in.
Yeah.
Even I'm the biggest Grant Hill fan. Grant Hill should not be in the Hall
I've
of
had
Fame.
this debate
you know what I'm
so
saying?
much, and I think, like, as a bartender, I pose this question all the time, like, why isn't he? Even though
Bar
he
questions
should be.
when I asked it.
But in reality, most people just give me the same answer over and over and over
Which
again,
is?
and it's the text. Mm-hmm. You know, so if you go through your career and you have a problem with officials in any way, you know, or you get into drama and trouble and stuff like that, it's harder to get into that Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's what it seems like was holding back Rashid. He wasn't really necessarily cool with the reporters and whatnot, and those are the people that vote.
And that is a very, and that's why a lot of, a matter of fact, all the leagues have that division that goes to retirees that are already are in the hall that will bypass, because you're correct. If you don't get along with the fucking writers or you don't really give them any time, you don't get their votes.
I have a question.
With the writers
I have a question for like clarification purposes. For all the sports, like the major sports, like the Hall of Fame is conducted by the writers.
I think it's
the
Yeah,
writers get a vote. Yeah.
Is it all the same across the board?
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
No, they're not exactly the same. But like, for example, in baseball, it's all writers.
It's all writers.
So they're like, and that's not, you know, what Ant says. I mean, Ant hit it right on the point. That there's a lot of them, like, because you're not the guy that wants to be after you fucking made an error or whatever it is, and you're sitting in front of your locker, and you don't necessarily want to be there for fucking 3 hours to answer the same fucking question over and over again.
You're not shaking hands, kissing babies.
Hence,
shout out Berto.
Hence Derek Jeter.
He said Rashid was a beast. Rashid really was a beast. Rashid Wallace. He used to bang. He shoot righty and lefty. That was one thing I always remembered about him. Like, I remember he played that whole All-Star game lefty, and was just banging threes in niggas' grills. Yo, I was like, damn.
But like, for example, for baseball, I mean, with all these guys that had the PED, you know, the A-Rod.
I mean, I don't think A-Rod should get in because he actually got knocked with it. But whoever actually didn't get knocked, and it's all speculation, I think they should get in.
A-Rod
like
is
Barry
like the
Bonds
biggest
should get in.
snake.
I feel like Barry Bonds should get in. You know?
Yeah, that was GOAT numbers.
And I'm gonna be honest. See, I see it the other way around. I see it that if you got caught, what does that do to the idea that you couldn't hit before? Like, Clemens could pitch no matter what. You know, A-Rod can hit. Palmeiro, the first baseman, and stuff for Baltimore. These are guys that pitched and hit. You know what I'm saying? If that gave them
but
a physical,
Palmeiro hit them 500 home runs, and he was the first one to get knocked with the steroids, man. And he's been blackballed ever since.
No, but didn't it come out that he's been doing it a long ass time, like A-Rod? Like,
they said no. They say he did it when he was in Texas.
Oh, he started.
They said he didn't do it when he was in New York, and that.
No, not in New York. I'm talking about when he was even younger than that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's possible. I mean, he did put up a 40-40. You know?
No, I understood that he was. I understood that he did it for a portion of the time in New York, and I think he did it also report supposedly in Texas for a short period of time.
Yeah, well, in Texas he won the MVP. He won the MVP in Texas on a losing team. You know, he still had like fucking 50 home runs and 150 RBIs type shit.
What a fucking bum, man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Bond should be in.
You know what it is?
Comment.
He
Shout out
straight
my
up
man Joe.
disrespected fucking Ken Griffey Jr. and like and
Nah,
the Mariners,
Griffey's
like,
legit though.
Yeah, and
Griffey's
the Mariners,
legit. Griffey, I feel like Griffey might be the best legit player of my lifetime besides Jeter. I mean, Griffey's numbers is crazy. You know, I mean, thinking about all the injuries he had and still hit over 600 home runs. I mean, That's beast.
Yep.
Imagine he wasn't injured any of that time. He missed like a good 4 years with injury. You know.
I'm surprised you like him so much. He hated the Yankees.
Nah, but I mean, he was just. Well, we actually seen him, Pops. We definitely seen him.
He had like
Right.
a weird grudge because like his
dad.
Yeah, he had a weird
because
grudge.
Steinbrenner didn't want to fuck with him.
Yeah.
Steinbrenner was like, no kids allowed, and he would be tight with that when his pops was on our team.
Oh, that's what it is. They were at a practice and the Yankees like kicked him out. Like and ever since that he had a grudge against him.
We got 2 comments. Shout out my man Joe BX. He said Bonds should be 1,000% in, and I agree with that.
Course.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Definitely Bonds.
if you're looking at what you're saying, Pops, you know his numbers was crazy even before any
for real.
steroid accusations. And then Pujols,
automatic.
I don't think Pujols was on the roids. Pujols seems to be legit. But he's not eligible. He's not eligible for the Hall of Fame right now because he's still playing.
No, he's still playing.
He's still playing. No, that's why I said he's automatic though. I feel like. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing.
There's athletes that's what they were about, you know, and then there's athletes that did it to continue their career or extend their career.
Oh, and then there's the other side of the spectrum. The athletes that did it just to get in, and then after that stopped when they was in.
You're right.
You know what
You're
I'm saying?
absolutely right.
They did it just to make it, and then after that they was never really the same player again. Once they actually got that contract, some sort of money in their bank. You know what I'm saying? They was like, man, I don't need to do the steroids. I got this guaranteed money. I don't care if I'm shitty for the rest of my career, baby. I still got 20 million. Or whatever it is.
Well, that's like Juan Gonzalez. Gonzalez got paid, but you know, after he got paid, he didn't do no work.
If you remember, Pops, he had that one season where he had like 100 RBIs at the fucking All-Star break, bro. He was
off the hook. He was
beasting.
Yeah.
He was ready. He was almost ready to break that RBI record. Was like what, 190 or some shit. It's something like that.
The RBI record I think is 176 by Lou Gehrig.
Nah, somebody more than that. It's not Lou Gehrig. It's somebody else.
No.
Let's Google right now. Fact check right now. Hold on. All time single season RBI. Let's see it. But Kush, you think anybody else that might be in the Hall of Fame that should be in the Hall of Fame that's maybe not?
Not at the moment. I feel like it will come to me though. Like we're talking about all sports. It's a little broad. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, you're right. Oh, no. Hack Wilson, 191. I told you.
Hack Wilson. What year? 1891?
1930.
Yeah.
I told you it was somebody that 190. Lou Gehrig had
185.
175 in 1927. And then Babe Ruth had 171 in 1921.
Holy shit.
I'm looking at something different over here. It says Lou Gehrig had 185. Hank Winslet had it for the National League. You're correct. He did it for the Cubs, and Gehrig did it for the American League.
Well, I was just talking about single season in general.
No. Gehrig had 184 in 1931. I actually remember.
All right, well, okay, Mr. Almanac over here. Let's go.
I'm
that was
Mr. Jones. You gotta do a trivia show with you.
Yeah, we're gonna call you.
Oh, we could do a trivia show. Brian could tell you.
We can do Sports Jeopardy.
Let's do it.
Speppity.
Yeah, we can do that.
Speppity.
What it gotta be?
Sportspity.
Stump the Senior. Or some shit like
Jones
that.
Pretty.
Nah,
Yeah.
I ain't trying to call you senior.
Well, you Senior Jones. You the fucking. You know, I didn't want to say Stump the Jones and it's not me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers think they're gonna be asking me questions. It's like nope. But we got before we let you go, we got a valid point with my man Berto and shit like that, where he says that whole era was on steroids.
Yeah.
So you think that? Let me ask you something, Pops. Do you think that could be some sort of like asterisk Hall of Fame with that? You know what I'm saying? Like you make it, but
Special
you know,
section of the Hall of Fame.
yeah, you know, like your numbers is crazy, but we know it's steroids, but you
like
still did some crazy
Late
shit.
90s to mid 2000s.
Yeah, because when you think about it, you got Sosa, you got McGuire, you know, like these people did crazy things.
It could be like a silver jacket. You know?
Yeah.
Silver jacket.
You know?
Copper.
Almost.
Yeah.
Word.
You know, like a
Close
silver
enough.
slugger, you know?
Word, yeah. Instead of giving the regular, they give him a silver jacket with a little lapel on it or some shit.
Do you think that would be valid, Pops, or you think, nah, it's either one way or no way?
I mean, I think if you're in, you're in no matter what. That's the way I see it. I think that
Once you
there
say
are a bunch
then
of
no.
No, I think if you're in, I don't think they should put an asterisk to it. I think that they did that for Roger Maris, because he broke Ruth's record, but so many people didn't want him to break Ruth's record, and they said it. Well, he really didn't break it because he did it in 162 games. So therefore, Ruth's record still stands. Yeah. And I think that's bullshit. I think that if whatever it is, then if you have it, you have it. And I think, like I said, there's a bunch of people out there. I mean, obviously for Yankees and being an old time Yankee, I still don't understand why Munson is not there. So, but hopefully that
we got more check-ins on here. What about Omar Vizquel? You think he could be in? He was a solid player.
Vizquel should be in. It is a fucking crime Vizquel's not in. Yeah. Arguably, maybe the best defensive shortstop, even better than Ozzie Guillen. Like
Ozzie
if you
Smith.
have seen him play,
you mean Ozzie Smith?
Ozzie Smith. I'm sorry. Even with just a great ball player, extraordinarily good ball player, and should be in the Hall, without a doubt.
Omar was nice when he was on Cleveland, and even with Roberto Alomar and shit like that. That was a crazy. That whole Cleveland team was crazy. I mean, Sandy Alomar, Roberto Alomar, Vizquel, Matt Williams, Jim Tomei, Kenny Lofton, Albert Bell, fucking David Justice.
They had a great
squad,
team.
man.
Great
it's a shame they didn't
They should have won a championship. Yep. They should have won a championship.
They smacked us.
All right, fellas. Let me let you go. I love you all.
Mr. Jones.
Right, good luck for the check-in, man.
You ready, man?
Okay.
All right, man.
All right, we'll talk.
Later.
Love you too.
Well, y'all already know, man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in.
Word, man. Appreciate it. That was some good check-ins, too. That was some good plugs, too.
It was a good conversation, man. Fuck with us, man. If y'all want to call in and talk about it, man, 347-586-1676, man. We could keep the conversation going. But let's continue with the Subway series that we was on.
Yeah, let's wrap that up.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was a good series, man. Y'all did take it. Y'all definitely got the bragging rights for the season. But, I mean, big games are still ahead of us for both teams. And I think I think what you guys could do is actually ride this wave of beating us. You know, you got to play St. Louis tonight, maybe tomorrow and the next day. And those are going to be big games because that team is actually ahead of y'all in the wild card
3
race.
Games.
Yep, and then if you're able to sweep that, that's a big thing, And Yankees had a big comeback victory today. Which we was down 5-0.
Gary Sanchez, right?
He hit the game-winning hit, and Judge hit a big 3-run homer. So it was a good look for the Yankees in terms of what they was doing and shit like that.
Coming off the weekend, definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. So. Yeah, I mean, but we play in Minnesota, so we should smack them. There's no reason why we shouldn't beat them. But we got to keep pace, man. We got to keep pace with the rest of the teams in the league in terms of maintaining our lead in the wild card. And then when it comes down to the Mets, man, y'all gotta. It's not guaranteed yet, obviously. I think maybe you might want to speak on it, but.
Yeah, Kush still doesn't believe.
Kush is not a believer.
No, he thinks we actually, I'm not even going to speak for you. I'm going to let you speak.
Go ahead.
No, it's just, I'm a realist. Just real quick, before we get into that, I just want to put it, like, also a big thing with the Yankees is the Garrett Cole thing, Let's see what's going to come out of that. You know what I mean?
What you mean?
I thought he was hurt, no?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, like, let's see what comes out of that. Hopefully it's,
our pitching
that's a big thing.
Our pitching is
that'll be a big thing for y'all.
Our pitching is suspect. A lot of people, a lot of the players like Talion and Kluber didn't necessarily fill the voids that we needed. Then we had Loizaga, who's been good in kind of like that closer setup man role, has been hurt, and that really kind of has done some damage to us. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that in terms of the Yankees. But I mean. There's still not a lot of games left, but there's still enough where we still control our own to that.
See,
destiny.
The thing is with the Yankees, it's feasible. It seems more feasible, and yet no, I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer in the Mets, and you see what I'm rocking right now. You see what the fuck you know what I mean? Like this.
Yeah, I mean, contrary to how you feel.
No, boy, I'm a realist. Like I could be a fan and hope and want, but when I'm speaking to y'all, when we talking this shit, I'm also gonna be a realist. You just don't see it with the Mets how you see it with the Yankees. You see the Yankees as having more of a chance because they're a more stable team.
Word.
Like it really is a total 180. Like this weekend, playing the Yankees is a total 180 when you see the Mets play the fucking Marlins. The Marlins. Pitchers they're going against relief pitching that's got like 14 ERAs.
Where?
Getting fucking struck out and shit.
No, yeah, I feel
like, I don't see it. They haven't proven it all season. Yes, of course. There's that percentage they could get hot and ride the wave. We're three behind the wild card who are playing right now with the Cardinals, right?
Three behind the wild card, five behind the first place.
5 behind first place, you know, and then we're playing the Phillies and
we got Phillies on us. We got Phillies next, I believe. Again, right? And then at the end of our last series that we go, that we have, is the Braves.
Yeah.
So we literally have them both in our schedule on our remaining games that we have left.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, y'all kind of control your own destiny too, man.
Absolutely.
Play good baseball.
In there, we got a 4-game series against
like
the Marlins. If we could win that series,
I'm sorry, Ann, but all season we control our own destiny. We held first place. How much we had it. We had it. Everything we did was self-infliction.
No, you're right.
It was. You know.
But it would be really nice on some boss shit, like on some I don't know, fucking on some basketball shit where you just turn it on and turn it off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And good teams are just like, yeah, I'm not really feeling this.
And,
you know what I
mean? My whole no, just part of bringing that up is I said it looked different this weekend playing against the Yankees. The team seemed different. You know what I mean? The energy was more up. I get it. There was more factors to it. But if that's the type of it's unfortunate that that's the type of motivation they need to play at that level. You know? Like the clubhouse ain't there yet. Is why I'm saying I don't see it happening, even though I want it to happen.
Out of all the series that we have left, the toughest teams that we have a 2-game series against the Red Sox, and then we got the Brewers and the Cards.
Okay.
Well, the Brewers is nice. Stay in first place.
So like those are the toughest teams, and outside of that, it's all easy pickings.
Yeah,
so
they're the toughest teams, but definitely beatable teams.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like we're not whack. It's not. It's if this was like MLB The Show, it's a different story. You know what I mean? This is real life. Like there's something like there's an X factor missing with the Mets that they haven't got clicking, and I don't think they're going to get it to click. Well, as much as I want them to.
Well, let's get into Kush Talk, man.
Yeah, let's get into
right Kush Talk.
It's Kush, you already know.
Yo, you already know.
Kush Talk.
Because it's on the Mets. And it's with a lot of people, a lot of media that I heard today, you know, waking up, coming at Lindor. Coming at Lindor because of his quote-unquote accusations that he made about the Yankees yesterday after he smacked a home run, I believe the second of the day out of 3. I want to say that. Smack 3.
Go ahead, continue.
No, just future Lindor. That's, hopefully this is, this is his breakout. But he ran around the bases.
And praying. Yeah, we got our fingers
crossed.
Next
year, 10 years,
crossed.
10 years, motherfucker, 10 years. He ran around the bases and basically was saying, "Yo, I know y'all was whistling." I can't read lips, but it was something in that manner. Telling the team, telling whoever was in the outfield, the shortstop, and the dugout. All right? Told them went around. Giancarlo Stanton then comes up. I forget which inning, but the Mets is up 2. Man on. He smacks a home run, ties the game up. Goes around the bases, right? And starts talking shit to Lindor. And then there's a back trot and slow walks back. You know what I mean? Like straight disrespectful, home run shit.
Yeah,
but telling him, but basically, right. I feel like rightfully so, because that's part of it. I thought that shit was fire too that he did that. Like you smacked a home run, you just tied the game up. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, you have that's fire, and you talking shit. But basically, not saying nothing crazy, but saying, yo, you talking shit. Like we ain't doing that, basically. And I understand why, Yankees, would be ultra sensitive with the whole Astros things going on. Cheating is a very sensitive issue right now. American League.
Facts.
Shit. You know what I mean?
Well, baseball in general.
Baseball in general, but, in recency bias, with that. So I get it, but basically saying, yo, we ain't cheating, shut the fuck up. So everybody around the media and everything today is basically saying, Lindor's a douchebag. I don't think so. What else was he supposed to do? Go to the media. The Yankees, if it's one thing if you caught the Yankees with a camera and an iPad. That's technology. That's it. bro, if they was fucking noticing what Walker was doing, like that's part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They wasn't doing nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Little shit like that happens all the time. So what was Lindor supposed to do? Go to the fucking commissioner and shit? Go to the authorities? No, he fucking went and told the Yankees. That's all he did.
Mm-hmm.
Talking shit. He smacked a home run. Just as Giancarlo had his right as well to do what he did. You know?
Facts.
Everybody coming at Lindor.
Well,
today,
I mean,
man.
I actually kind of agree with you. I don't think it should be that much of an issue in terms of the fans or anything like that blowing it out of proportion. I mean, it's fucking. It's
the media.
It's
really.
in the game. It's in the heat of the moment. You know, it's
Definitely.
somewhat of a fucking rivalry. You know what I'm saying? We could tell like.
I feel like it stems off that booing shit, and I get it, and you're right to think that way as well.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like, that's a separate issue.
I think that's 100% where it comes from in terms of the booing that they tried to do with Baez and Lindor and shit like that. But I mean, this was kind of like their time for the redemption, and if it comes back where they could do these things to kind of make it to where, like I said, ride the momentum of beating the Yankees and making a run. That'd be a good look for them. You know what I'm saying?
And
so I think,
and I truly believe that that's his. Well, up to this moment, because he's been absolutely garbage, right? In terms of what he can do, what he's capable of. That was his Met signature moment. 9/11 weekend against the thus far. You know what I mean? And which is why I was, getting a little hype earlier. It was his third of the day. It's because we got him for 10 years. Maybe if this is what it is, if this is the breakout that you need, bet.
I mean, you know what? Like maybe it probably does take a little bit of an adjustment to play in New York and shit like that. So with that being said, I
got a lot of love this weekend.
I could actually see it where it's like he's finally like something finally maybe clicked in his head. He's like, you know what? This is just what it is playing over here. I'm not in fucking Cleveland no more. I'm not in a small market. You know what I'm saying? Where the fans just ride with you. No, these people are gonna.
It's showtime.
New Yorkers are gonna let you know what the fuck time it is, man. And when you don't perform or whatever it is, then don't buy the newspaper and don't turn on the radio, bro, because it's gonna be there.
Or social media.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
catch feelings.
Yeah. No, it's more than just catching feelings. It's people.
We the smartest
people,
sports people.
No, but we
people
still
give a fuck. They give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
What
We catch feelings. Like we care.
We give a fuck.
We don't catch feelings.
Word up.
It is feelings. Catch nothing. Catch nothing. It's my corazon. You know what I'm saying?
How to get bilingual, fan.
Yo, man.
It's Kush, you already know.
It's Kush Talk. Facts.
You don't know, man. Shout out Lindor, man.
Facts. Now let's get into the NFL. Shout out everybody that's been chiming in with the G-Man and Brady and shit like that. Let's we could go first. Let's go over the picks that we had. So I'm 8-7 and y'all both 9-6 with at the end of week 1. Shout out to both. Y'all both picked Pittsburgh. I picked Buffalo.
But we still got that tonight's game, right?
Tonight's game is different, but I think we all picked the same team, so it doesn't even matter.
We cancel out there by
so it won't be much of a difference right there. But it was a good week 1. Some surprises for me in terms of the matchups. Let's see what it went through that I could just go over real quick in terms of what I was surprised to highlights. See.
I'll start with the basic one. May I?
Sure.
A-Rod?
A-Rod?
I was crazy. Did you see that happening?
Nah, none of us seen it happening because we all picked him. We all picked him thinking New Orleans was going to be a little suspect.
Yeah, I didn't want to come out the gate with that one.
Jameis Winston throws 5 fucking touchdowns. You know what I'm
shit.
saying? And Aaron Rodgers throws 5 interceptions all season and throws fucking 2 interceptions in one game.
Yo, did you hear that Jameis Winston's stat? I'm sorry if I fucked this stat up, but it was like he's got the most touchdowns on the least amount of completions.
No, it wasn't completions. It was total yards. I think
total yards.
He had only 187 total yards in passing.
That's weird.
Passing yards, but 5 fucking touchdowns.
Yeah, that's a weird stat.
That is crazy.
Hashtag Sean Payton.
No, that goes.
Kamara.
Yeah, I was about to say that goes to show you how big of a factor Kamara is. That he could get big chunks of yards and get you into these easable third downs and shit like that, where when it's time to actually score, it's easy for you.
But that,
you know what I'm saying?
Even it being that, like that was just like you said, that's atrocious, bro. From A-Rod, like I ain't never seen this shit.
Well, it's something to look forward to as we see, because obviously he didn't look like he wanted to be in Green Bay, but they left him no choice by if he wanted to still play football. That's what it is, and I think he still wanted to play football only to maintain.
You think he's being a
staying
diva?
in shape? I think he's not. I think his mentality has trickled down to some of the players.
He's playing a Kawhi.
And I think that even Devontae Adams, he didn't really have a big game either, and he was my number one pick, motherfucker.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So even though I still won, even though my pops left, I beat him this week. So so I'm 1-0 in that league, but I'm 0-1 in the other two leagues. So I left a lot of points on the bench though, so I can't be too mad. I can't be too mad. But as we go through the games, like I said, I made a good pick with Pittsburgh, Tampa. Dallas gave him a run for their money, but Tom Brady is Tom Brady, and I think we knew that. Houston was a big surprise with Tyrod Taylor. I thought Jacksonville was going to be a little bit better. Fucking Arizona, this boy Kyler Murray went fucking crazy.
5 TDs as well.
Yeah, he went crazy. The Carolina Jets game was good. Jets had a horrible first half, but made it look a little bit decent in the second half, but just couldn't catch up. Yeah, he don't want to be in Green Bay. That's what we're talking about. Aaron Rodgers choking on purpose. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I think he's gonna, I think it might tarnish his legacy if he continues to play like that. I mean, like, you're still a professional athlete, my man. Like, leave it on the play.
Yeah, and you're the leader of men. You ain't just no regular whack ass.
Washington Heineke. That's
Heineken. You want a Heineken?
Heineke.
You got a Heineken fan?
That's we shouted him out last year in the playoffs, so I think we should keep an eye on him. I think he could actually do just as good as what Fitzpatrick would have did, even though they lost against the Chargers. Fucking Atlanta got smacked. Philly was killing. Seattle smacked Indianapolis. Cincinnati and Minnesota went to overtime. That was a good game. San Fran caught the W. Chiefs and Cleveland was a good game. Cleveland looks like, I think that could be a forecast of the AFC title game if they don't have to play each other earlier than that. Miami, Ant picked Miami on that one, so that was a big one for him. We picked New England.
You took Tua.
Yeah. So
can't say his last name. Viola.
Voila.
Travolta.
You brought to Travolta.
Word. Who's gonna get 500 yards and 3 touchdowns? You saying A-Rod? Michael John? Let me know if you saying A-Rod with that.
Why does he have him?
No, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
That's why.
I don't know. Giants disappointing. We should get into them before we make our
picks. We will.
I
have a little something to say.
Rams had a good game. Saints smacked, and all we got left tonight is Baltimore and the Raiders, and we all picked them. So we're gonna see what's up with that. So should we talk about the G-Men or should we make our picks? What do y'all feel? What's the transition right now?
G-Men,
then picks.
And then Gladiator. Don't forget the Gladiator. All right, so then
Gladiator Death Match.
Gladiator Death Match. New fucking no, we're gonna need to pull up your pants for that one. Yeah, man. So the G-Man, dog. Fucking Daniel, man. I'm not even gonna say Jones, you son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are tarnishing the name and the legacy that we have over here in the Jones Hour, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Daniel J.
Daniel Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. Yeah, he's not. He don't even get a Jones part. You know what I'm saying? Cause
you ever
this
earned the right.
Yo, first of all,
earned the right.
Dog, that nigga. First of all, his stat, he's the fastest quarterback to 30 fumbles in history.
Wow.
Fastest quarterback to. He's had more fumbles than games played. Let's just put that out there right now. I think he has a total of 28 starts, and he already has 30 fumbles. I mean, dog, I was watching the game. At that point, like, fucking slide. Like, why are you not sliding? You're running. You would have got the first down, and if all you had to do was slide. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know you suspect. Every team that sees you upright running, they're going straight for the ball. They're not even trying to pop you. You know what I'm saying? That's one. The offensive line is suspect. I mean, Saquon got his touches, man, but he wasn't able to do anything about it. And I think that draft with Saquon is gonna go down as one of the biggest Giants mistakes in history in terms of not taking a quarterback. You know, aside from Baker Mayfield, there was all the other quarterbacks out there from, Josh Allen to Lamar Jackson and a couple in between and after that. And you didn't take any of them. and you settle for Saquon. And I like Saquon as a player. I want him to do good. I want to root for him, but I don't know if Daniel J is the fucking answer. You know what I'm
Daniel
saying? I don't know if he's gonna be the answer. I mean, Shep had a good game. Galladay was all right. I think Evan Ingram not playing kind of hurt him, especially when he get into the red zone. But I mean, we don't know if he could actually catch the ball, And damn, man, like disappointing. Like I held some promise at the end of the first half when it was even though they wound up driving the field and scoring on us. But I felt like we was gonna do good. But in that second half, man, we had no answer. We had no answer offensively or defensively. Terry Bridgewater was tearing us apart. I don't know why. I don't even know why we never blitzed. Like, we didn't even blitz. Like, when you have a secondary that strong in a front four,
Facts. Why
are you not sending an extra linebacker here and there? You know what I'm saying? Or why are you not corner blitzing real quick and having the fucking safety come over? You know what I'm saying? You got two nice safeties like that. You know what I'm saying? With like McKinney and Logan Ryan and Peppers. You can't tell me that for one down when we blitz, like they can't cover a fucking a wide receiver. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
We're the G-men. That's part of our
culture. Dog. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I think it was horrible play calling, and even on offense, like I wasn't necessarily satisfied with Jason Garrett's play calls either. I don't think he exploited the way we should have. Kadarius Toney, I don't think they used him that good. He probably got 2 plays, and that was the end of that. I don't know, man. I was not happy though. I was not happy. By the time we fumbled that ball, it was like game over because we was getting ready to be in a position to score. They just scored, and we had to answer back with points. And if we would have answered back with points, all we needed was a stop. And not for nothing, we couldn't get off the field in third down. They converted multiple fourth downs against us. Multiple fourth downs. Like, it's fourth down. Like, you can't not stop them from getting 2 yards and shit. Like, it's fourth down. Like, send the fucking house. You know what I'm saying? Put 8 in a box, send everybody. I mean, that's the point of getting the secondary that we got, so that you can play one-on-one on the receivers that are out there and be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And you did none of that.
When Daniel J is your offense, directing your offense, you need a really good defense to back it up.
No, and I want to shout out Kush's might have been cousin or homie, but last week when we was in the party, he made a valid point, and you've seen it this game. Daniel Jones does not know how to lie with his eyes, man. He
stares him down.
He stares.
Shout out Rob. You talking about Rob? What up, man?
Yeah, man. He he does not look off any fucking receiver. You know what I'm saying? Not even look right, and even though you're gonna throw the ball left, just look right for a second, make him think that, and then go left and throw the ball, bro.
Stared him down.
Horrible.
I'm just going to start with, like, this whole what we see right now with the Giants. It's all a whole bunch of shit that's combined, right? It's all cumulative, right? That being said, a big chunk of that, yes, is with the Saquon thing, okay? The whole drafting, right? With the line, with Saquon the quarterback, the whole everything, that's a big percentage. Now bringing it to present day, all right? Another big percentage is the coaching. Okay? And the reason why I say that, I'm going to get to Daniel Jones, trust me. Danny J. I'm going to get to Danny J, you know what I mean? But a big part of it is the coaching because you know what the line is. Yo, I swear to God, when I see the Giants play, and this is the past years, because the one thing I've been waiting for to see this first game, I don't care if it's the first game, was a difference. You know what I mean? I wanted to see a change.
Like a step in the right direction.
It was the same shit. The same shit. And it was like you play Madden, and when you're on offense, the fucking coach's suggestions box. That's what the fuck you click in. The most regular shit that everybody knows, and it's like, bro, this is if you have a fucking line that could do it. You know what I mean? You don't. You have to be creative. You have to do something extra. You know what I mean? And with Garrett, and like, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that at all. Now when it comes to Daniel Jones, like, once again, I saw absolutely no progression. He literally did the exact same fuck-ups that he did every year. I want to see one change. One change. He checked off every negative box. Every single one that he did. That I was like, you couldn't just be a plus in this.
Yeah.
You couldn't not fumble this game. You couldn't just show us that.
Yeah. It was disappointing.
Yeah, you want to get to Saquon. Saquon's just it's hurt. Like I'm just letting you know right now.
No, I think Saquon needs maybe another game or two to actually get back into the form of being a running back in terms of all the time that he's been out. You know what I'm saying? But that it don't look like he got the same home run ability with the offensive line that we got, man.
I don't think yes, and that's the biggest part of it because I don't think Saquon is going to be able to bring that every game. He's going to get one of those explosive plays, a couple of those games, but it's not going to be consistent enough that it's going to translate to enough W's. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I think what they need to do is do a little more play action passes to him, like act like they're gonna handle the ball, then they don't, and he acts like he's gonna be a blocker, but then either goes right into the middle, into the flat, and they drop the ball off and give him the room and space to actually try to make a move. Because he made people miss on the first tap moves and shit like that. You seen he still had that, but then he slipped and fell a couple of times after that. So you could tell that he's not necessarily 100% game ready in terms of that live action, but he can be in maybe another 2 or 3 weeks. And then let's get right into the picks now.
Yeah, man.
Because, the first pick is a Thursday night game, and it's the Giants against Washington. I mean, I'm still going to pick the G-Men. I think not only when Heineke being out, I think Gibson might be hurt too this week. I actually got to check my lineup because I got him on one of my teams. But if he's out and Heineke is the backup quarterback playing, I think that'll give us a little bit of an advantage to actually win the game, even though their defense is still a top-notch defense. I think the game planning and the game calling, I think they'll learn from their mistakes from this week and try to come back next week and take that W. So how y'all feel about that, Giants and Washington? Who y'all got?
I am also taking the G-Men.
Same.
All right, so we all 100% on that one. The next one is the
G-Men.
Facts. I'm still a fan. I won't change, but I was disappointed.
Yeah, no, like it's Washington. Like I just no. Especially with everything that's going on.
I'm not trying to lose to the Washington football team.
Fuck that. I don't care how much you suck.
They didn't even got a name.
We'll fucking win 2-0.
Facts.
I don't care.
But let's get what about next is New England and the Jets. Who y'all got?
Mac and cheese.
What?
Jones.
Mac Jones?
Mac? Oh, so you going
New England?
New England?
New England?
I'm going New England too.
Definitely.
Jets.
Jets?
Oh.
Ant with the Jets. Ant's a Jet fan, right?
No, that's his fucking that's his big money bet.
Word.
That's what he's dropping 500 on.
All right, well, Denver.
You know what? I'm also like kind of like a New England hater.
Oh, okay. I get you.
If I
So
could
that
bet against them,
that was more of a personal thing than an actual expertise thing.
He doesn't like clam chowder.
No, yeah.
You don't like clam chowder.
I like shock value.
The only thing I like from Boston is the donuts and market.
No chowder.
No chowder, no.
The best breakdown, the best analogy I ever heard, description I ever heard of Boston is that it's a
no market.
It's a more racist version of San Francisco.
That's not nice.
Sounds about right, I guess.
Yeah, it does sound right. It feels like San Francisco. I can totally feel that, but it's just filled with some racist.
Why? Because of the hobos?
No, just to feel the city, bro. What are you talking about?
I don't know. No, I don't know. In what context?
Okay, next game. Thank you. Denver and Jacksonville?
Yeah, that's my sleeper. Jacksonville.
Oh, okay, Kush.
TL.
I'm going Denver.
Me too.
I know.
You going Denver or Jacksonville?
Denver.
As you should. You took the Jets, you fuck.
All right.
I'll go Jaguars.
Buffalo and Miami.
Jaguar.
Buffalo and Miami.
I want some wings with all that buffalo.
Yeah, I'm going Buffalo.
Buffalo.
This is going to be their damn. You see what Big Ben did to us? You about to kill these niggas. Oh.
All right. San Fran and Philly.
Let's go.
I'm going Philly.
San Fran.
Jalen? You going Jalen Hurts?
He made me believe it his first game. And Deontay Smith beasted.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And Miles saying this had a big game. Yeah, on my bench too. Had like 21. I'm tight.
Fucking cunt, yeah.
So who you picking?
I got San Fran.
Oh, okay.
Niners.
I'm taking.
We found his sleeper pick.
This is what we need, man. We need
found
fucking,
his sleeper pick.
Let's go. Okay, Rams and Colts, man. Rams and Colts.
MVP contender. Matthew Stafford.
I'm going Rams. Yeah.
Matthew Stafford.
Rams across the board.
All right. Next game is Vegas and Pittsburgh. I'm going
Pittsburgh.
Oh boy.
I'm hungry.
Cincinnati and Chicago.
The Bears.
Oh.
No, I'm not saying that. I just like saying
Oh,
the Bears.
Okay. Your Saturday your Saturday Live shit and shit like that. The Bears.
But yeah, Cincinnati.
Yeah, they Jamar Chase, another person that was on my bench.
Joe Burrow,
one of my teams.
Joe Burrow comes back in a fairy tale story after injury.
He
Goes
could be
2-0.
comeback player of the year. He could be comeback player of the
First time the Bengals were 2-0 since 2002.
So you're going Cincinnati?
I'm joking. That's not a real stat. Yeah.
Okay, but are you taking Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all across the board. Okay, so now Houston and Cleveland.
Bengalis.
Houston and Cleveland. I'm taking the Browns.
Yep. Yeah, Browns.
Yep.
New Orleans and Carolina. I'm taking New Orleans. No, it's at Carolina. New Orleans plays their next game after that at home against the Giants, I think, actually.
New Orleans.
Okay. Minnesota and Arizona.
Arizona.
Me too. Atlanta and Tampa is going to be we could just say Tampa, man. Atlanta's going to get smacked. Atlanta, let's go on the record. Atlanta might not win a whole game this season.
They could get half a game. They could get a COVID win.
They might not win.
They could get a COVID win on a forfeit.
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
Way.
Rules,
Crazy
baby.
fucking franchise,
rules.
Man.
That'd be the only way.
Make the playoffs.
They are shitty.
Yeah.
Make the playoffs.
They are shitty.
Tampa.
Yeah. All right. Now this is gonna be a good game. Tennessee and Seattle. I'm taking Seattle though.
Yeah, I go Seattle.
My man Russ.
I fucks with Seattle.
Russ could be an MVP this year also. Again, I mean in contention, but I think he could actually win it this year instead of falling off like he did last year.
Mm-hmm. No, I actually see Russ going off, but I see them losing.
So you pick Tennessee?
Tennessee. It's the only 10 I see.
Okay. Dallas and the Chargers. This is
Chargers.
I think this is gonna be a high scoring game. I'm taking Dallas.
I am too.
Oh,
of course you guys.
I don't want to, but I'm taking Dallas.
All right.
Oh, this is gonna be another good game. Sunday night, man. Kansas City and Baltimore. Mahomes against Lamar. You know I'm going KC.
Hall of Famer Pat Mahomes.
Be more.
Wow!
I like that,
Oh!
Yeah. It's
Raven
franchise I fuck with hard.
You know where the Sorting Hat put Ant? Ravenclaw.
Can't help it. All right, and then the Monday night game is Green Bay and Detroit. I mean, I'm gonna go Green Bay only because I have to. I mean, can we?
It's crazy, right? It's like how
they
like feel?
Yeah, are they like supposed to lose? I can't see it, but
yeah, are they going to lose to Detroit?
Yeah, I know.
Are they gonna
Green
play?
Bay.
Are they gonna play Jared Goff? I don't know. Yes,
Jared Goff.
I'm going Detroit.
Detroit.
You going Detroit?
Wow.
Kush?
Okay.
Wow. So we got a lot of versatility this week. So it's gonna be. Let's see what the numbers look like next week, man.
And this is gonna be my official. This is gonna be my official pick'em. This is my official pick'em. I ain't switching it up. All the way through. All the way through.
We're gonna try to win this money and the fitted hat. Trying to win the money and the fitted. You already know.
Should we do the tiebreaker considering we had a tie this
that
week?
See, I brought that up.
Yeah,
it was like, yeah.
So we're gonna do like the closest. We got to discuss it right now. If we're gonna pick a score from the Monday night game, the tiebreaker has to go to the closest differential. You know what I'm saying? Say I pick a game 21-17, but the actual end of the game.
No. Do it with total score, the closest to the total points.
Oh, total points. All right.
Do close.
So if you want 21-17, that'd be 38 for you. That's what you want?
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So let's do it like that.
But what we have to discuss.
That's what Green Bay
this week or tonight?
No.
For tonight, we could do tonight as well.
Yo,
you want to do tonight?
Hold on.
You want to do a little tiebreaker for tonight?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
But hold on.
Because the game hasn't started.
Hold on. What we have to discuss is how do you win in terms of who's closest? Is it closest up or closest down? It's closest down, right?
It's the closest either way.
Okay.
It's the closest
Because
either
if
way.
he has 49 and I have 41,
and
I mean, if
40,
he has 39 and the score's 40,
then you both get a point for it.
all right?
No, because if the score is 30 and he has 39 and you picked 44, he wins.
No. If I picked 41,
so then it's a tie. Yeah, both get a point for it.
it's supposed to be a tiebreaker. That's what I'm saying. You got to figure out who wins that.
Then nobody gets a point.
No, I think it should be it should get defaulted to the person closest to it. So if you go over, you go over. It's like busting in 21. You know?
Ant, you agree with that?
It's like busting in 21, the closest to it.
Ant, you agree with that? If you go over by too many, that's it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not to say,
it's closest to it.
We're going to nail it. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to, but yeah, whoever is closest to that number, then yeah.
If you go, like I'm saying, like if it's in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, closest to it.
If none of us get the answer correct, it goes
It's not supposed
down.
to be.
All right, well, let's do the one for tonight. I'm going to pick my total score of 31. I think it's going to be a 21-10 Baltimore victory. So I'm going to pick 31. What do y'all pick? Total points.
Baltimore who again?
Vegas.
48.
Kush got 48. And Ant, what about you?
40. 17-23.
Okay.
Go Blood.
Wow. At this point, I don't think any of us could go over. Well, definitely not me.
Good.
And I think that's it for the NFL, right? Oh, no, we got to do the points for Detroit and Green Bay now.
Oh, all right, cool.
28-10. That's a good one. What y'all think for the Green Bay game? I'm gonna say 44 for me.
44?
35.
Kush 35.
Total.
And
30.
30. Wow. Talk about flipping it from the week to week. All right, so
good job, gentlemen.
NFL is done. Let's get into the Gladiator.
The picks are in.
Yes, sir. Gladiator Death Match.
Gladiator Death Match. So I think every week we're gonna come into like a kind of like some sort of Gladiator celebrity death match to the duel to the end.
A little hypothetical.
Hypothetical, who we think would
imaginative
possibly kill the other person. I guess. Well, I don't know if it's kill, but you
know,
it's
a
to
death
the
match. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Kill.
Massacre, murder.
If you want.
Yeah.
It's a purge.
Well, the matchup is Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers.
12 versus A.A.Rod.
Who do we think would win in a death match, duel to the end, fucking swords and armor and shit? I'm going Tom Brady, man. I'm going Tom Brady. I don't bet against Brady. I'm not going to bet against him now.
And he'll murder him with the Lombardi trophies.
Well, imagine. I mean, not only that, man.
Imagine.
Like
he runs to his closet.
Arm is still good.
I
mean, no. Let's keep it a buck. His arm is still good. You know what I'm saying? He's still killing it at 44, where most have already fallen off by that time.
Avocado ice cream.
He eats the avocado ice cream. He has
Giselle.
She could definitely keep him young. And no, the other part where I was gonna say the TB12 shit, man. Like it's a proven method that he follows.
Tampa Bay 12.
Tom Brady 12.
Tom Brady 12.
Fucking dick. Yeah, so I'm going Tom Brady. I don't know how y'all feel. Fight to the end.
So I feel like A-Rod will win because he's just mad right now. He's just an angry old man.
Yeah, I don't think
and the envy when he sees who he's fighting will come out.
Hell yeah.
Like Tom Brady.
There's frustration there, bro.
You got the Lombardis, but I have your soul. Mm-hmm. He'll just fucking rip his throat out.
Yeah, on some Rambo shit, like new school Rambo.
Like he's fucking
come from behind.
Like
what's
his name? Scorpion? Like he's Scorpion?
From Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, like a final TKO.
Fatality.
Is
that final? No, I think Tom Brady's eating all of that. I think A-Rod's looking a little washed up in the face. He got more grays than me showing. You know what I'm saying? He is. I mean, I don't know if he's doing it to get traded, but
what do you think, Ant?
Maybe since he lost,
he got his like lumberjack.
Put it like this, man.
Who do you think will win?
A-Rod, baby. A-Rod.
Nah, man. Tom Brady.
A-Rod. I'll be
Let's
he's the guy with the fucking
Gladiator
beard,
poll.
with the white hairs in his
Gladiator
beard and shit.
poll. We're putting it up. We gotta have a poll for this. Put it in your story. Put it in your story. Put it in my story.
Sudden death match.
Gladiator celebrity death match fight. Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. Who wins? I'm going TB, bro. My man Brady the GOAT.
And
you know what I'm saying? And not only that, another point I wanted to put out there. Ever since A-Rod fucking lost Olivia Moon, shit has been, is it moon, none, whatever? Yeah. She's fucking hot, bro. He fucked up, bro.
Olivia Munn.
He fucked that up, man. She was down to have like his babies and shit.
I feel like this is like
hidden
reasons of why he's picking TV.
No, I'm picking hidden reasons of why. It's not hidden. I put it out there. It's not hidden. I'm just saying, like, these are the shits that will cost you in a fucking duel to the end. You know what I'm saying?
Olivia Munn.
You dumb, bro.
Yeah, Olivia Munn got nothing. Tom Brady got Giselle and kids to fight for. Aaron Rodgers got a fucking
Jeopardy.
Got a pickup truck and some beers to fight for.
Yeah, he got
it's
like a van and like a chance at a second life.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of
driving around the country, exploring wildernesses and shit.
Yeah.
See, that's the reason why I fuck with AA Rod.
It's like fighting like a very volatile fucking like hobo.
Nah, I think Tom Brady do some Tai Chi shit or something.
If you give that man an axe, I'm pretty sure he could destroy anyone with it.
He's played in Lambeau,
so
but mad long. Like he's like a fucking caveman.
New England is just as cold.
Yeah, but he's been in Tampa now. So now he's in retirement state.
Nah.
Word. It's literally Florida.
Yeah,
so
it's crazy. It's crazy, Florida, man.
The fight could be in like Texas, bro. Like it could be warm.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think
the people that live in Florida are crazy Florida man. All right, and old people. All right, you have two choices, and then Tom Brady.
Don't front, bro.
Three choices.
You got them Jamaicans, them Haitians, them Cubans. They all turn up.
They all fall in the category of crazy Florida man.
No. There's levels to crazy Florida men. Let's put it out there, bro. No. It's different. It's different.
Well, if they're on like Flocka and shit, then the crazy Florida man, bro.
Yo, we gonna put out the poll, man. We gonna put out the poll.
Yo, let's get into the you fucked up, man.
Let's do it, man.
Wait, play my pull up your pants. Play it right now for the Gladiator.
Pull up your pants, take off the bra, and be a man.
Be a fucking man.
Be a man. All right, now you fucked up, man. Let's get into this, Kush. I want you to start it out.
Yo, man, you fucked up in the moment goes to, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't do enough research, but I don't give a fuck.
It's funny.
Yeah, whoever owns the Washington football team arena, what's the name of that arena? Anybody know?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
State Farm. It has to be some insurance company.
It's probably like FedEx or something.
FedEx. Oh, yeah, FedEx.
Isn't it like FedEx?
Yeah, so Snyder owns it? I know he owns the team. Does he own the stadium? Yeah, right?
I don't know.
That against football?
It used to be RFK because I actually went to that stadium.
Oh, wow.
But that was when the Nationals was playing there.
But you fucked up in the moment of the week goes to whoever owns that place during the game. If it's not bad enough, the sewage line breaks in the middle of the stands.
Horrible.
You got shit water and
everywhere.
urine
everywhere,
and possible tampons flushed down the toilet, dripping on you.
That's nasty.
Very nasty. In your Cracker Jacks. On your corn dog. On all that shit.
On your clothes, on your hair, on your person.
You just spent $250 buying 3 hot dogs and 3 beers for your family.
Mm-hmm. And
it all got shitted on, literally.
And a foam finger.
Like, how does that happen? Who the fuck?
Yo, all I know is if I got shitted on, I'm definitely getting my money back. Like, you're reimbursing me, like, right now. Like, I'm not leaving the stadium with something.
You could have got a Parasite.
Like, no, I need, like, an autographed jersey or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I need, like, a Sean Taylor or something. I need a jersey.
Yeah, autograph. Daniel Snyder.
His can't be autographed for somebody.
Daniel Snyder is the owner of
So he owns
FedEx.
it. Yeah, I know he owns the team, so he owns it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you fucked up on the moment of the week goes to him.
Yeah, horrible, Snyder. Bro.
Like, how you do that to your fans, man?
I just don't know how you have a state-of-the-art stadium like that where like and that's a problem.
It's 2021, man.
We know some plumbers, man. You know, we were about to spend fucking Manny Fresh over there.
Word, man.
Word up. We could do the blueprint for you real quick on the low.
Put some Giants etchings in there and shit for us.
Facts. He could definitely do it for you.
Fucking.
And it'll be on point.
Eater shit and shit.
Uh-huh.
Put a voodoo doll.
Word up.
Some gold blood.
So is that it for you fucked up? Washington football team this week?
Yep.
Stupid motherfuckers.
Assholes.
Dumb.
Grimy. And I feel bad for those fans, man.
Sorry
for y'all, man. Nah, fuck y'all. Y'all Washington fans. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Good for y'all, too.
I guess. Definitely a shitty situation. Boom.
man.
All right, man. Let's get into. We did that. Let's get into top 5, man.
Top five.
Whoop 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 whoop. Twin. Yeah. So this week we switching it up, getting away from a little of the hip hop, and we getting into some hood movies, man. We got hood movies, and I'm gonna put the honorable mention. I know Ant is not gonna be happy with this one, but I'm gonna make Belly the honorable mention. I know Ant loves Belly. I love the movie.
That's his favorite fucking movie, yo.
But the fucking
It's my favorite movie, but it's one of my favorite movies.
It's one of his favorites. I know it is, but the acting is too horrible to make it a top 5.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why. The concept
not
of the movie
about the acting.
Oh,
bro.
no, it is. It's
about the soul.
The fact that Hype Williams made a fucking movie, he made a 2-hour-long music video. All right,
Word.
that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. No, because it jumps, man. It goes from here to there and there to here and all that other shit. But you know, it's still a good movie. But like Nas, T-Boz, they did not do good in acting. You know what I'm saying? DMX did good. Some of the other people, it was all right. So they get the honorable mention for the week.
So who's at 5?
At 5, we got Hustle and Flow.
Okay.
Hustle and Flow, fire movie about the pimping. Terrence Howard, good actor. He did his thing in that. So I gave him the spot at number 5. Number 4, I'm putting Juice.
Word.
Tupac, Omar Epps, fire movie. I think that was the real introduction of Tupac into what we know him as today. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That movie really put him into the
Omar Epps as well?
No, Omar Epps, but Omar Epps was always a good actor and just proved that moving forward. I think Tupac became more of a mainstream household name after that movie in terms of what he was able to do into other movies and also into rap music and combining the two in a way that we hadn't seen before that time, you know, except for like, you know, Kid and Play and shit like that. You know, maybe Will Smith, but Tupac was definitely that dude. That was number 4, right? Number 3, I got Menace to Society.
Okay.
Menace to Society is a fire movie. Definitely painting the picture of what it is to be in the hood and kind of what might happen if you stay there too long when you have the intentions of trying to get out. You know, I don't think anybody wants to stay in the hood. I don't think that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you are able to get out or are doing things to get out, you should definitely make that move. And I think Menace to Society, with all the dirt they did prior to their situations of downfall and turmoil, when Kane had the ability to get out the hood, he was finally going to take that opportunity, and it was his last day living, unfortunately, because of his past. You know what I'm saying? So it all catches up to you, and that was a clear factor of that. Number 2, I got New Jack City, man. New Jack City was a real depiction of the drug distribution, especially in the inner city, in the projects, in the hood. When you see it that way,
yeah. My mom can't even watch that movie because of that. Like,
yeah,
she straight up was like this, like fucking felt real. Like I lived through this shit. Like,
yeah, the effects of it, the effects of what the drug game was in the 80s, especially when crack and heroin became so prevalent in the neighborhoods, and you know, the crack babies, the crack parents, the shit that goes on, that was very real. But the depiction of actually the hustler side of it, I think, wasn't necessarily shown to the extent that it was in New Jack City, that it became an eye-opener to a lot of people. And I think because of that, it's a classic movie, even though the circumstances are pretty fucked up. And number 1 is Boys in the Hood, man.
Word.
Boys in the Hood. For me, that's one of the. It again goes kind of along the lines of the Menace to Society, but it gives you more outlets of what it is. When
Different perspectives.
When you think of like Cuba Gooding Jr. being in the same hood as where Ice Cube was, and they all grew up to be that, but he and his girlfriend take Nia Long at the time in the movie take the approach of actually going to a black college and taking that route, showing that there still is the possibility to make it out the hood if you don't fall victim to the environment around you. And then the role that Ice Cube plays where his brother gets shot as like almost like an innocent bystander who's not in the hood at all. He's, trying to, do the football thing. And then he retaliates off of that and, eventually loses his life, even though you don't see it. But the credits at the end of the movie says that he dies a week later or 2 weeks later after, he did what he did as the retaliation of them killing his brother. And it looks like, especially when you think of California and the gang life,
circle.
It happens a lot more often than you see. And actually, you see it a lot more now in Chicago. Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that. When you see, when you think of like the Chief Keefs and King Vaughn, rest in peace, and the other people that have gone into that route, you know what I'm saying? That's a clear indication of how real it could get. And just to be real about it, man, everybody could get touched, man. There's no not one person that can't get got. If you do dirt, you're gonna get dirt. You know what I'm saying? That was wise words by somebody named Frank who passed away. Rest in peace to him. Peace. But I remember him saying that you do dirt, you get dirt, and that's what's gonna happen to you. So that's the top five, man. Top five for the week, man.
We born to die.
Top five.
Top five.
All right, man. Now let's end it with the Love Jones. Violin with a harp. See that? Violin with a harp. It's two instruments.
Joe.
Violin and harp.
1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4.
Thank
1
you.
2 3 4.
Thank you. It's like a dance step. It's like a dance step.
What we got this week, man?
So this week we're gonna talk. It's a situation that comes up in relationships, and honestly, to me, it probably causes more problems than it should get. But I think that's mainly because it's not really something that should be brought up. You know what I'm saying? And that's your past. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people in their relationships, they talk about their past, or their significant other might ask questions about their past when it comes down to something like that. Oh, Nip on the show. It comes down to something like how many sexual partners did you have? Why did things not work out with this person? When were you in love? Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And I think, to be honest, the past should be left in the past. You know what I'm saying? It's not, there's a reason why shit doesn't work out with people. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason why, some people don't actually necessarily want to bring it up and everything like that. And I can understand why the questions are asked and shit like that, because, you want to know what affects your significant other. You know what I'm saying? You want to know some of the things that they've been through and something like that. But unless they're voluntarily willing to share that information, I don't think it's something you should ask. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had a new female in my life and we become serious and she wants to ask something about my past relationships, I'd consider not telling her, depending on if I really want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I think everybody could relate to that. And I think sometimes it opens a Pandora's box that just leads to unsettling situations, arguments that can't necessarily be solved because it happened so long ago. Like, even if you have an opinion of it, it's irrelevant because the situation is not. I'm not in that situation no more, or even her for that matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know about your past boyfriends at all. Like I could care less about them. The only way I would want to know about them is if you're actually still cool with them or in contact with them. And then even like that, I'd question it. And if I feel like it's a problem, I'd tell you straight up, I don't want you to fucking talk to them no more, or
I'll
conversate with them, or, you know, anything with them, text, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Because the reality is that a lot of times when there is still that back and forth with an ex, there's still underlying feelings there. You know what I'm saying? Whether they want to either way admit it, no, we're just friends, everything like that. Don't give me that bullshit, man. Like, if you're drunk and alone in a room by yourselves with nobody there, you're probably sucking and fucking, and I don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Kush, how you feel about that?
No, I mean, me personally, like, I'm not with bringing up the past shit. Like, I'm just not that type of person. Because the past is a past. Like, I don't want to know, like I was going to say, like, you definitely want to know if, like, somebody's talking to the ex or not, but I'll take it a step further. Unless anything, even, like, emotionally happened in your past relationships that's now affecting this relationship, in terms of then, yes, okay, then it's affecting your relationship, you should question it. Then if the person wants to share, then the person wants to share. If not, then y'all got to at least talk about, you know what I mean? Like, what it is that's affecting the relationship, maybe in a different manner without even bringing up the past specifically. But, like, for me, like, it's not like when you guys go out on a date, here's my resume, this is my past previous jobs and relationships. Like, what the fuck? No, you met me now, you fuck with me now, we're already at this level. Like, why you gotta know? Like, nah, I forgot about this. I don't want to, you know,
go back and shit
like go back to that time.
I think, to be honest, I think if there is something from your past, I think it should be more internal. And I go back to the red flags. You know what I'm saying? Because I think everybody has a relationship, but it's based on their previous relationships. You understand? Like, you wouldn't, some people do this, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't continuously try to date an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got with somebody and they was an alcoholic and that was the reason why the relationship ended, and then you get with somebody else and realize they're an alcoholic too,
then you go to
that's a red flag, man.
Then you
go to the potheads.
Go to
you know what I'm saying?
Go to the bunners.
Go to the fucking coffee drinkers or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, switch it up. You know. But in terms of what I'm saying and shit like that, in terms of the red flags, like, if your significant other is doing something that reminds you of someone in your past that was a problem, like a prior relationship, that's something you should keep in the back of your mind and pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? But also at the same time, communication is key. So if that is a problem and you're seeing it happening, you should definitely bring it up to them. You don't necessarily have to use the past as an example, because they're probably going to rebuttal back, well, I'm not that person, I'm different. So you don't have to do that. But if there is something being done to you that you're uncomfortable with or that you don't like, and it reminds you of something that happened to them back and prior, if you really want to be with the person, you need to bring that up to give them an opportunity to change their ways. Because if they don't know they're doing something wrong or something that hurts you or offends you, they're going to continue to do it without knowing that you feel the way that you feel. And people ain't mind readers. There's a lot of people, well, when you did it, I folded my arms and I huffed and puffed and I walked out the room. And I could simply say, oh, I thought you didn't just want to watch the game with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you wanted to fucking watch a show and you left the room, and that was the end of that. I didn't necessarily know that you fucking hate football that much. You know what I'm saying? I'd compromise. I won't watch all 4 games on the fucking day. Let me just watch the G-Men then, and that's the end of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or alternate weeks, or fucking like we can miss the game this week. It's, you know, they're playing Thursday night, they're playing Monday night. I don't got to see it.
Happened to Jones.
No. I'm not saying it does, but I'm just saying
it sound like it.
No. I'm just that's the only thing I can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the football. But I mean, even like that, I'm like, if you got with me and you didn't realize that I love fucking sports and football, and that's a problem, then you fucked up, not me. Because I was gonna make it clear. I'm gonna make that clear from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all I'm gonna say is that when you just go out and blindly just start, you know, just for I just, you know, curiosity and shit. Like, don't open that up. You know what I mean? Like, so people don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like doing it. You know what I mean? Nor would I ask my significant other. You know?
Word up.
But that's my take on it.
Yeah, I agree, man. So leave the past in the past, and that's the end of that. That's the end of Love Jones.
Joe.
All right, before we end the show, I just wanted to say we got the I got the email for the weekly update on the podcast, man. We have 55 downloads this week, man.
Oh, let's go, man.
We appreciate
Love y'all, man.
55 downloads. That's one of the highest numbers we've had thus far in a week's time. So, like I said, man, we appreciate everybody fucking with us. Like I said, you could catch us on all the streaming platforms,
Everywhere.
Spotify, Google, Apple, Amazon, and iHeartRadio. I'm noticing that there's a lot more people in the Apple than I thought of. You know what I'm saying? I forgot how many iPhone users there are out there, but, you know, they really fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, plus all the other platforms. Plus, you catch the visuals on YouTube. Be on the lookout for tonight, tomorrow night, next couple of days. There should be some new uploads of videos. Shout out to Aunt Acid on that tip. You know what I'm saying?
Word. And if you want to fuck with us directly, you already know when the live is.
Yeah,
Monday
man.
nights.
Every Monday night.
7
IG,
o'clock.
follow the Jones Hour, 7 o'clock.
You're ready, man.
And eventually we're going to move off to Facebook. So if you've been fucking with the Facebook, man, catch that YouTube, man, because we're going to start going live on YouTube. You know, you could tip us and shit as we drop jewels, man. Throw us $1, man. You already know.
All right, man.
But yeah, man, that's the end of episode 33. Fucking Pat Ewing numbers, man. You already know. Let's get it. Let's play the outro, man.
Do it, man.
Let's get it.
Enjoy Monday Night Football, y'all.
Facts. Let's go Ravens.